Are you ready for your next vacation? Whether that's immersing yourself in a local culture or something like jumping on a cruise ship for a few days, sailing through the Caribbean, or even just laying on a beach in an all inclusive resort. As you know, travel opens up a world of possibilities, but sometimes even the best laid plans, yep, including those plans that a travel advisor like me helps you with, sometimes they can go astray. Hey, everybody, it's John here, and I'm the travel advisor that helps couples, families, and groups plan their next amazing vacation. And here on this channel, we have travel tips and tricks, cruise and all-inclusive resort reviews, and so much more. On today's episode, we're going to talk about the best reasons why part of your next vacation budget should be spent on travel protection. Welcome into the Travel Timeout. Hey, before we get started, remember to hit that like and subscribe button and share this video with a friend. By hitting the subscribe button, you make sure you will never miss another one of my videos. So let's get into the top reasons why travel protection should be in the budget for your next amazing vacation. Reason number one, trip cancellation and interruption insurance. Look, life is unpredictable. You've planned your dream vacation, but on the way to the airport, you have a minor accident, and now you're not going to make your flight. So now you're going to have to miss the first day of your vacation, and the resort is non-refundable. The flights may be non-refundable. This is where travel protection kind of stands in the gap. It will help you recover those non-refundable costs in the event of a covered reason. Now, let me start by saying that I am not an insurance professional. I use the words covered reason just kind of as a placeholder because only your insurance policy and your insurance provider can explain to you what covered reasons are. I simply provide quotes to my clients as a courtesy. Again, not a licensed insurance agent, so take everything I say today with a grain of salt, especially when I use words like covered reasons. Your policy may have some things covered that other policies do not. So just keep that in mind. But that being said, when you have an accident on the way to the airport, or you get sick in destination, or somebody at home gets sick and you have to cut your trip short, this is where travel protection comes in to protect your hard-earned money should something go wrong, because we all know life gets pretty crazy. Reason number two why travel protection should be part of your budget: medical emergencies and emergency services. Look, nobody wants to be sick on vacation. Nobody wants to slip and fall and break their ankle or hurt their leg or break their arm, but things happen just like they do here at home. So by having travel protection, you ensure that your medical costs are covered. Now, when you go to a foreign country, they usually expect you to pay in advance because what's the motivation for you to pay for care if you don't pay for it in advance? Because you're leaving tomorrow or the next day, and they have no way to collect that money, so they usually require payment up front. But this is where travel protection can come in handy, especially in common places like Mexico, Jamaica, the Dominican Republic. So if you fall ill, your wallet is not going to be wrecked by a high medical bill. So something else that may happen, and it's very unfortunate when it does, but you may have to be airlifted off the ship if you have a serious medical issue, or you may have to be what we call repatriated back to the United States for further care. This is very, very expensive, but I will tell you that all the policies which I offer my clients, they all include some sort of emergency services coverage. The coverage amounts may vary, but any travel insurance policy you buy, any travel protection, please make sure that it has medical and emergency evacuation coverage on that plan. Reason number three why travel protection should be part of the budget for your next vacation: baggage and personal belongings protection. I hope everybody is sitting down for this next sentence. Airlines lose luggage. I know, shocking, right? So let's say you make it to Jamaica, but your bag, it was too much trouble to get the bag off the plane from Memphis to Miami, and then on the plane from Miami to Montego Bay. Let's say that happens. So now you're in Jamaica for 7 days. The airline says, it's going to be 2 days before we can get your bag back to you. We don't know where it is right now. So if you have no travel protection, you're just kind of stuck with the clothes on your back, or you're going to shell out a bunch of money that you're not going to get back to go buy. I mean, let's be real though. Maybe you get to buy a couple cool Hawaiian shirts, so maybe it's not all bad. But seriously, now you're out that money. But with travel protection, usually, if you save those receipts and you can turn those in on a claim, and you can get that money back. Also, airlines damage baggage all the time. I had a client that their bag or their suitcase was literally cut in half. We think it got caught in the conveyor belt or something. So when they got it, half their stuff was ruined and their very expensive luggage was broken. Again, travel protection can kind of stand in that gap. Make sure whatever policy you have has some sort of baggage and personal belongings protection. So the final reason, and probably to me in some ways I should have led with this, it's the most important reason: travel delay and misconnection coverage. If you're in an airport area like Memphis, you know this pain, right? We don't fly anywhere direct. We're flying through Atlanta, Charlotte, Miami, Dallas, like Houston. We're not going anywhere without a connecting flight internationally. So let's say you miss the flight from Miami to Antigua. Well, the bad news is there's one flight a day from Miami to Antigua. So when you miss that flight, now you're stuck in a hotel overnight, and now you're going to have to pay for that hotel, or, the airline honestly should pay for it if it was their fault, but that just doesn't always happen. You've lost a day at the resort. So this is another place that travel protection really helps out. So it can help cover things like accommodations, meals, and transportation when you experience significant delays and miss a flight due to covered reasons. Again, covered reasons. I've already said my piece about that. But even significant delays, and every policy again is different, but it's usually like if you're delayed over 4 hours, you're entitled to X. Nobody likes waiting around at the airport or having to get a hotel after a long day of travel. But with travel protection, you can make the best out of an unfortunate situation and minimize the impact on your travel and, more importantly, on your wallet. So there you have it. Travel and protection is not an extra expense. You just can't look at it that way. It is an investment in your peace of mind, and it's a protection, and it gives you the freedom to truly relax and enjoy your vacation. Hey, one more reminder here. This video is for informational purposes only. I am not an insurance agent. I am not licensed to sell insurance. So be sure to read your policy thoroughly and understand the specific coverages and terms provided by your travel insurance provider, whether you buy that through your travel advisor like me, or you buy it yourself. So the long and short, just don't leave home without travel protection before you head out on your next journey. Let's say anything over $1,500 probably, or if you are going internationally for any reason, for any amount of money, travel protection is well worth the money so you can stay protected and be worry-free on your vacation. Hey, thanks a lot for tuning in today. One more reminder, if you like what you see here, share it with a friend and hit that like and subscribe so that you never miss another video. Thanks for joining us this week. We'll see you next time on the Travel Timeout.